Mic check one. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the show. Swordfire X5 in the studio today, March 28th, 2025. A couple things I want to talk about on the show today. I'm getting right into it. It's been a while since I've been on the show, since I've done a show. Every once in a while, though, I like to spit in the mic, talk about what's going on, and release some of the thoughts that are in my head. Something fun I've always enjoyed. Anyways, I want to talk about Bitcoin because the markets aren't looking too good today. But if you're like me, and I'm not a financial advisor, and I am a financial investor, I'm not a financial advisor. But if you're like me and you're small time and you don't have millions of dollars into this thing, this little dip isn't a big deal, you know. It sucks always to see your portfolio go from doing good to not doing good, but I'm not worried about this dip. Honestly, I've been stacking the bags with Bitcoin as much as I can and some other cryptos. I'll talk about those some other time. But I'm just don't want anybody to freak out, okay? Because this isn't the end. This is a buying opportunity. These markets are going to turn around. I think current price of Bitcoin is like 84,000, which everybody's freaking out. But the other thing going on is the stock market, okay? And I don't invest in the stock market. I don't do stocks. I'm a crypto-only kind of guy. But funny story, we were at work today, and my buddy Mike Grizzly, we're looking out the window, and somebody's out there parked in a black BMW, tinted windows. He was there for a long time, and he was like getting out, walking around, sitting in his car. Kind of strange. So he goes out and he asks me, he goes, "What's going on?" And this guy's like, "Oh no, the markets are crashing. I just lost a bunch of money." I guess he had like a laptop set up like right on his dashboard of his car and everything, and he's freaking out. And my guess is this guy lost millions of dollars today. I don't know exactly why the markets are crashing. There'll probably be some people on here blaming Trump. You know what I mean? It's hard to deny that. There's some politics going on. But I'm not worried about it because, as we've seen in the past, markets go down and markets come up. You know, think about this. In 2020, the price of cryptos was unbelievably cheap, right? For example, Solana was like $2 and some cents. This wasn't long ago. You know, this is right when COVID was going on. There's a lot of fear in the markets. And if you would have taken that $1,200 IRS check that you got in the mail and bought nothing but cryptos, $1,200 of cryptos, you would have made hundreds of thousands of dollars. Potentially, you could have made hundreds of thousands of dollars. Did I buy crypto during that time? No, I didn't. You know what I mean? I should have. But I'm getting the same sense that dip is what we're seeing right now. Now's the opportunity, right? So I see it go down. I don't worry about it. I'm trying to invest $15 to $20 a week, right? And that's all you need. You don't need thousands of dollars to invest in cryptos. You just need I think minimum's like $10 or something on Coinbase. Which if you sign up using a referral link that I have, you can get $20 free. It takes a while. I'm a little annoyed with Coinbase on that. I did finally get my $20 bonus credit in Bitcoin for referring a couple buddies of mine. But it took like 6 weeks. And I was getting emails saying, "Oh, it's backed up." I'm like, yeah, right. Probably trying to wait until the price frickin' goes really high. That way they can give it to you and give you the least amount of Bitcoin. Anyways, going off on a tangent there. So I'm not worried about it. But I want to talk about that Bitcoin stuff and that story a little bit, how there's a guy freaking out, you know what I mean? And that probably sucks. That would suck. If you're losing millions of dollars, phew, oh man, I could understand the frustration. But I'm going to hodl, and I'm just going to keep holding on. Keep on believing, just like Journey said. Don't stop believe. So that's the Bitcoin part of the show. I hope you guys enjoyed that. The next part of the show, honestly, I don't really have two planned out. Just maybe talk a little bit about what's been going on, because like I said, it's been a while since I've done a show. Some big plans for Swordfire X5 Media this summer. If you don't know, I'm a videographer. I have an LLC on the side. And I've been in a little bit of a funk, all right, over the winter, these winter months. There's a lot going on. I get the cabin fever. sometimes I feel like I have no creative ability, and I'm sure everybody experiences that from time to time. Um, Especially this winter. It's like, I keep thinking to myself, I need to get my camera out and do something. I need to take a picture of something, you know. And I look around and I got the light box in here. I was doing some of the cards, Pokemon cards and stuff like that, which are cool. But it's just like sometimes I can't even find anything laying around here to take a picture of. You know what I mean? I just lose motivation. But moving forward into 2025, pretty excited. Got some weddings coming up here. Um, my good friend Dave is also a photographer, and we've been talking about teaming up and doing some portrait sessions, spring sessions. It's hard to do, portraits and stuff when it's been crap out, gray skies, no green grass or flowers or anything. Everything's just kind of melting. So now that we're moving into this new season, I'm excited because, I'm hoping we're going to pick up a few clients, a few jobs. But like I said, we got these weddings. I'm excited about it. I'm excited to incorporate the drone a little bit more. Haven't had it out a whole lot, mainly because I have a little bit of like anxiety. You know what I mean? Every time you fire that thing up, I mean, it's a big responsibility, and I don't want to crash my freaking drone into a tree or into the water, to get those risky shots, which I'm so tempted to do sometimes, fly under bridges or whatever. And that's been but I got to break free from that, you know what I mean? So I think I still have a warranty on the Avata 2 through Best Buy. So if something does happen to it, I'm not completely screwed. But, I'm excited to do some more of that. And just see how we can take it to the next level. I'm really hoping for a good year this year. We're not over. It's not over yet. All right, it's only getting started, and I haven't given up on the nunchuck. The nunchuck not only demonstrations but possible classes. So if you're out there and you're interested in learning a little bit about nunchucks, all right, get a hold of me. I'm not a professional. I'm not a black belt by any means. But I do know a little. Nunchaku is what they call it, the Japanese. Karate, yeah. I'd like to get back into karate someday. I think a lot of you out there know that. It's been a long time since I've taken karate. I'm a little out of shape. But maybe someday I'll go back and get the black belt. We'll see. On a final note, thinking about the karate thing got me thinking about something my wife and I did the other night. I haven't done it in a long time. Maybe you saw it on my story. The other day, we went down to Edinburgh Lake and did a cold plunge. So it was like 31 degrees outside. I think we checked the water. It was like 36. Yeah. And so my wife texts me. She says, on our way home, I want to go down to the lake, go for an ice bath tonight. I said, okay. She has bursitis in her shoulder, and taking cold plunges, it's a popular trend, but maybe a lot of you don't know, it actually reduces inflammation in your back, your knees, wherever you have inflammation at that you may not even realize. You feel a million times better. So anyways, get back to the story. She messages me, and I'm like, okay, I'll go with you. I'll stay in the car, keep it warm for you, And the more I thought about it, I was like, you know what? I need to do this. All right. Number one, she's my ride or die. And number two, I have to prove to myself that I'm not a freaking wussy. All right. And go in there. So that's what we did. Sad part of the story is I lasted 60 seconds in the water. She lasted like 2 minutes. It wasn't a competition, but I feel like I wussed out still a little bit. Either way, I don't know if we're going to do that tonight. I know she had mentioned going down there again tonight and hopping in. But if she does decide that's something she wants to do, I'll probably do it. Because let me tell you, man, you feel a million times better. Like, I got out of that water, I'm freezing. And my freaking leg muscles when I was in the water, like, seized up for a second. But I got out, and I felt a million times better. You know what I mean? Like the 31-degree air wind blowing on me, couldn't even really feel it. Honestly, it was. I felt warm, like I could feel my body like going into overtime to warm itself up, and it was really good. So if you haven't tried doing that yet, recommend it. Got plans this year to make our own ice bath. They're freaking expensive, dude. I looked them up. There's these cheap inflatable ones and stuff. It's like, what the hell? So I'm in the market for a deep freezer, a used one, looking on Marketplace. Gonna hook that bad boy up in the summer and have an ice bath all year round. Maybe put some like freaking like pallets, cut them up, stain them real nice, put it around it. It's going to be outdoor. It's not going to be an indoor one. It's going to be an outdoor one. Just a few ideas going on. So that's pretty much all I got, though, for the night. Appreciate you guys tuning in and sticking with me here. And keep it locked on Swordfire X5 Media, my page, all right? Because even though it's been slow on the posting, the mission isn't over, all right? The battle has yet to be won. So getting ready to do that. Might do some more video stuff with archery hunting this year. I'm ready. I'm going all in. I don't want to just go archery hunting. I want to freaking go archery hunting, where you like get the area ready, figure out which way the wind's blowing, where the deer are coming from. I got the trail cam out there right now. Because let me tell you, friends, I freaking missed a big buck last year, and it ain't gonna happen to me again. You know, I freaking thought that I could pull my bow out of storage after 2 years of not being shot and go out in the woods and kill a deer just like that. And it doesn't work like that. So this year, I'm going in, figure out where the deer are moving, gonna plant a little food plot throughout the summer, you know, let them come to the clover, figure out which way the wind's blowing, get my stand out in the woods. That way it's set up and they're used to seeing it, you know. So stay tuned. I'll be posting some pictures, maybe a little video. We'll see. Thanks again, though, guys. This has been fun. I like doing this. I hope you guys have a good night, and I will see you soon.